Alright, so I'm back, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Masterpiece Shockwave, or Destron Laserwave. So first thing, before we really get into the figure, I want to point out the color differences here. There's a noticeable difference between the product image here and the actual figure here. So see what I'm talking about here? It's noticeably different. Now moving all his accessories out of the way, moving him out of the way. Looking at the box, you got the Takara box. It's really big because it comes in gun mode, which I find very unnecessary, because they could have easily just put him in this mode and almost cut the box in half. I think. You got the typical Masterpiece look going on here. All the accessories and such here. Got that going on there. You got that going on there. Back, you got the all product images. Again, the color doesn't quite match. It's a little bit closer on the back than it is the front. I mean, that's a pretty noticeable difference. Anyway, moving on. So, he's got the instructions, of course. I don't have the batteries for this guy, so we will not be looking at the light up feature. I've seen videos of it, like how it pulses, and that's pretty cool. I like that, but it's not something I have readily available. So he's got light piping for his eye, so that's where that light is coming from. It's not battery, it's light piping. So there's that. He's got a number of different hands, and I'll show you how to do this. He's got a left hand here, because in one episode he did not have the barrel hand, and these just pull off, just pull straight out, and then you can just take his regular hand and just slide it on. So he's got two hands of the solid plastic with the fingers that articulate. They are on ball joints. So we're going to look at all the hands. He comes with a few. So he's got one for each side. He also has Nazi salute hand. So, you can do that if you are into that kind of thing, or you can try and get him to do a salute. He's doing it on the box here, but I don't know if he's actually able to do it. If we turn, you can get close, but yeah, he can't actually do the salute, which is, yeah, he can get close to it. It's just not bending right in the right areas to actually be able to do it. So there you go. There's that awesomeness. Then he's got a clear hand, which is pretty cool, actually, because I know some people like the clear hands. I didn't like the clear hands on my Quakewave, so it's like I would have preferred them to come with solid hands, and I know later on it came with like a pink with swirled plastic hands or whatever. He's also got the salute hand in clear plastic as well. I don't like clear plastic just because it's fragile. And then he's got the clear gun barrel as well. So you can do all of that if you wish. And then this looks really good when you have the batteries in it from what I've seen. I can't really judge it because I don't have it. All I can say is from what I've seen, it looks really cool, kind of like a pulsing look. But for me, I think I would prefer this look here. And they do hold on fairly well, not super tight. It's nice that it's an easy swap, but at the same time, it's not the most sturdy design. It's kind of cool, but kind of not. He also does come with a mini Shockwave gun, which he did use in one episode, so that's pretty cool. It's got the tabs, so you can just take this, plug it into his hand. Kind of, it doesn't tab in perfectly. Oh no, there it goes. Yep, it's good. So he can shoot people with his baby version of himself, I guess. So that's kind of cool. Kind of cool. And yeah. Let's see, let's go over articulation here. First off, this hose. So this hose is actually, it's got a string on the inside, and this is actually like a metal spring. So if you pull on it, you can kind of see through it a little bit. But that gives it like the full articulation and looks fairly natural. So it's actually pretty cool. I like that. It's probably one of the best things on the figure. We'll get into that later. It's not a bad figure. It's just I've had other Shockwaves in very recently that. Yeah, we'll get into that later. Now, of course, main difference between this Shockwave and, of course, like Quake Wave and Quake Blast is the fact that it's got the nice Tempographed Decepticon. Oh, wait, no, it doesn't have Tempographed Decepticon logos that look really nice on him. Instead, you get a sticker sheet. I'm sorry, I find that really fucking irritating. Okay, I get third-party companies not putting on Tempographed Decepticon logos or Autobot logos because they don't own the license and they cannot legally put those on there. This is an official product that you have to put the decals on. It's a different story if it's an optional decal that might enhance a figure, but we're talking a Decepticon logo. That shit needs to be Tempographed on permanently and just look super awesome. But no, we can't have that here, can we? Not at all. Kudos to you, Takara, for not tempographing a Decepticon logo on a Decepticon. That really does bother me. I'm sorry. I know some people it might not bother, but for me personally, that bothers me. He also comes with the collector card, of course, which of course he's much darker purple here than he is here. That's more accurate. Probably closer to the box than it is to the actual figure, but closer than that. That looks more like Quake Wave. All right. So yeah, there you go. all in all, looks good. This backpack piece here is actually his base. It does not need to be put onto it. You could just set it off to the side. So it's one of those. It's there. If you want to store it there, it is parts forming, but you know, with this figure, something has to parts form, and this doesn't actually need to be back there. So we can actually take this off here. So pull this out, open this up a little bit, and this will slide down like this, and slide this out. Close that up, and you can set that off to the side, and then this will actually still tab in just like that was, and he's got a smaller backpack, an acceptable smaller backpack too. It's not bad by any means. So that's actually pretty cool. So you know, if you want to have a place to store your display base, there is a place for it. If not, you can set it off to the side. I'm a set it off to the side kind of guy, but at the same time, it looks great either way. The button to turn on the lights would be right here, but he didn't come with batteries, so, and I'm not going to track him down. I don't have time to track him down. I barely have time to do the reviews at this point. Anyway, to transform him, what you want to, posability. Head is on a ball joint, so up, down, left, right, everything works there just fine. He's got gray plastic or gray paint for his horns, not silver. The arms have a hinge at the where it attaches to the body, so it goes up and down, and then it also got one at the shoulder. So you got that motion. Forward and back. There's a swivel right above the elbow. Bends at the elbow. Nice ratchet there. Hands rotate. Like I said, they are on a ball joint, but you can't really do any kind of like rock with it. Of course, you know, we went over the hands, so. He's got, due to the way he transforms, he's got a waist swivel, kind of like an ab crunch. Kind of. I guess. The skirting does flip up out of the way. Legs rotate all the way up. Nice spacing on the ratchets. No ratchets outward, just the swivel. So good range of motion if you move those skirts out of the way. There is a thigh swivel, ratcheted knee. The ankle is on a rocker. And I know this part's die cast. I think this whole thing's die cast. And then he's got the rocker and a tilt. One click down, one click up. And yeah, there you go. Now to transform him, you want to pull this piece here out like that. The head just slides down like this. You want to slide this ab piece here up like that, and then you can flip this handle out like this, and then you can take the waist here. Let's see, let's pull this piece here. Oh, yeah. Okay, so you take the ab here and then just squeeze it, and it locks down into place, just like Quakewave and Quick Blast. Rotate the arms up, and you want to bend those there, and then this piece here will come around, and you'll see this circular notch right here, and this tab here. This is all die cast here, so that's pretty nice. So this will come together here. Same thing on the other side, and then there is a tab here that'll plug into the slot on this side right here. So just like that. Or wait, no, you want to, before you do that, pull these pieces here out of the way. This comes up. And tab those in. Then you can take this, fold this down, fold this down. Thumbs in the way, maybe? Try again. There we go. Looks good. Alright. Now, the legs. You want to untab this section here. And the thigh will rotate around to the back. Like that. And this piece here will folds around like here. Take the foot, or first, see there's a bunch of little tabs, or little panels going on. Makes for a pretty cool transformation. You just have to do things in the right order. So rotate this back, this will come up, and like this. Then you can take this piece here, and rotate it all the way in. Right. There we go. Like that. Alright. And then this will rotate over here, and you fold this up like this. Same thing on this side. So take the leg out. Fold it around, fold this down, like this, take this piece here, untab it, this will rotate back all the way, and this can fold up like so. Take this and the legs will now tab together, like so, and you're good there. This piece here rotates around, closes up, just like so. You can take this piece here, there's a slot here and slot here, tabs into there and there. Take this piece here, fold this up, and then you can take this piece here and it folds up and just kind of helps lock everything into place. We lost the trigger, so here's the trigger. I don't know if it'll light up the sound, the figure or not. Like I said, I don't have the batteries, and I haven't looked into it enough. But yeah, there you go. There he is in his gun mode. Looks pretty good. A little thin, but I'm not going to sit here and say it's bad. You can take the base here. And this will fold around like this. And then you take this and just like that. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I like that. And yeah, all in all, everything here works just great. Transformation is fun. It's not overwhelming. The legs are a little fiddly. But other than that, as long as you do everything in the right steps, you're gonna do just fine. So transforming them back, take this piece here, fold that up, I'll leave that open a little bit like that, and then what you want to do, untab here, this will fold up on this side. And then this folds up like that. Pull legs apart. And then you want to fold this piece here down. This piece here out. Like that. Fold this out. rotate around, and now we can really go to work on this. Fold this leg so it's like this. You want to pull this panel here out, rotate the foot down. This will just, there's a tab here that slots right into there. So you slot that in. This will come in, and this slot here will peg into this slot right there. Just like that. And we got one leg done. Squeeze everything. As you can see, these panels don't quite tab in perfectly, so you got a little bit of a give there. And as you can see, die-cast feet, non-ratcheted leg, gives you a little bit of a unfortunate floppiness. Nothing a little polish can't fix, but it's just one of those, like, this is a $160 figure, and it's an official one at that. So it's like, come on. We all know Takara can do better than that. So fold this out, or maybe they can't. Oh, made in Vietnam. I wonder, did Takara switch to Vietnam as well? I don't know. If you guys know, whoever's got more Masterpiece figures than me laying around, let me know. Take a look at your Masterpiece figures and let me know if they're which ones are made in Vietnam and which ones aren't. I'd be interested to know, because I think there's something wrong with that Vietnamese, however you say that. Something wrong with that factory. Just, it's not seem to be as good quality as the China factory. Just tab that in. Rotate this around. Now tab in. Alright. Make sure that handle is flipped up, and then you can come down here, and then there's this piece here. You just slide this down all the way, like so. Pull the waist up, like that. And then you want to undo this piece here, this piece here. That'll allow you to pull the arms out and down, just like that. Flip this up, get the head in there, just like that. And then take this piece here, so rotate up. This comes like this. And then you take this piece here, and what you do is this will slide in under here. And you just want to make sure this panel here comes through this top section here, and this section here goes through this bottom section here. So you just line those up like that, and then this will just close up just like that. And then once you get it right, everything will just tab into place, hopefully. There you go. And there you go. Oh no, not a bad Masterpiece figure. And then for comparison, here he is with a MP car. So he comes up to about mid-chest. And here he is with the MP10. And so he's about a head shorter. And because everybody's going to ask, even though tomorrow we're going to do the actual comparison video, here he is next to Shockwave, and here he is next to Quake Blast. So he's almost a head shorter than either of those two as well. So all in all, it's a very good representation of a cartoon version of Shockwave. So with that being said, I would give it for rating. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. I think the panels could have been done a little bit better. Getting them to lock perfectly. They just don't want it to lock all the way in, which is unfortunate. The color could have been a little bit richer, I think, but I mean, if you're going for cartoon accuracy, I guess he's pretty damn close. The head, the way the head transforms, not the greatest. I don't like having to pull it up. The first time I did it, I popped the head off the ball joint, and it was kind of hard to put it back on because this whole piece here is on a hinged panel. So trying to plug the head onto a hinged panel piece that kept folding back in was a little bit of a pain. And the Tempographed Decepticon logo, that bothers me severely. Now, as far as scale goes, that really depends on your own personal preference. Quite frankly, I think he's a bit small. I do. I really do. I think these two are much more of the appropriate size. He's just too small for me. Now, other people are going to sit there and say, well, this is the official figure, so I would prefer it in the official scale. And that's fine. You know, he looks fine in that scale. I think he's a little small. Like I said, my biggest complaint is this, really. And I'm not a huge fan of the color. I'm a huge fan of purple, deep, rich purple. So that's why Quake Wave and Quake Blast here are for me better options. But tomorrow we will be taking a look at a comparison between all three of these guys in all three modes, showing off, the better, which one's better, which one's worse, and go down the line on everything. But for the meantime, somebody is going to win Shockwave here. So I'll get these guys back a little bit. And here's all the tickets. So let's get this show on the road. 2 giveaways in 1 week. Not bad. Tim M has 2 tickets. Kevin H has 2 tickets. David A has 1 ticket. Tom W has 1, 2, 3, 4 tickets. Ryan G has 2 tickets. Jordan O has 2 tickets. No offense to you, Jordan, but I hope you don't win because you just won the hard hit. Corey J has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 tickets. Whew. $50 in tickets right there, Corey. But still, if you win, that's cheaper than the actual figure, I suppose, if you look at it that way. Matthew B has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tickets. Matthew B being Deluxe. I'm sure a lot of you guys know him. Daniel M has 1 ticket. Tom M has 1, or Todd M has 1 ticket. Tony R 1 ticket. Nick W has 2 tickets. Dave J has 2 tickets. Jonathan WD has 2 tickets. Or 3 tickets, sorry. Alright. There we go. Shake it up. Alright. Now this is one of my giveaways, so there's only the one winner. Gets the Shockwave figure, and that's it. That's just it. All right. Oh, phone's at the other end of the room, so no drum roll this time. Sorry. All right, so the winner of Shockwave is Matthew B. Matthew B. Congratulations, Matthew. You won a Masterpiece Shockwave. And I think I have your address somewhere, but just, yeah, send it to me anyway when you can. But yeah, there you go. There's Shockwave. He's good. I don't think he's perfect. Not like previous Masterpiece figures, not like Hot Rod, for example. Hot Rod, I would say, is pretty damn near perfect. Ironhide, I thought, was pretty near perfect. Trax, far from perfect. Star Saber, far from perfect. But any of the other MP cars are just about perfect. This Shockwave just doesn't quite hit all the marks for me. He's good. He's just not perfect. So yeah, there you go. Congratulations, Matthew. Everybody give him a round of applause. Not that anybody can hear you on the internet. And then tomorrow, like I said, we're going to be taking a look at all three of these guys in the big comparison video. So there you go.